Hello, beautiful people of planet Earth. Welcome back to another episode, and I am Batney. Today, we are going to be talking about summer fling. Well, my summer fling. Not just a one, but mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
We're gonna hop right into this video because I've been trying to record it so many times and I'm just, it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to try to make this my last take and just go. So I'm about to go. So here I am. Okay, life update. As you guys can see, there's a change of scenery. I recently moved back in with my parents like 2 weeks ago. If you guys are interested in that, click on the video above because I did like a 5-minute video just briefly talking about moving back in with my parents at the age of 25. And that's okay because, you know, everyone has their own journey. But anyways, before I get into this video, let me make a few disclaimers. I am single. And when I say I'm single, I mean like I am not talking to anyone exclusive. So before anyone watches this video, I just don't want people to watch the video and be like, oh, she's taken, you know, just get the wrong impression. So yeah, I definitely am single. And honestly, like where I'm at in my journey in myself, I am 25. I'm a beautiful black woman. I have 2 degrees. Like I have everything going for me right now. Like I am in the prime time of my life. With that being said, I am enjoying myself. I'm enjoying life. And 2021 has definitely been totally different from last year. When the beginning of this year started, I made it a point to I really wanted to be different. I wanted my life to feel different. I wanted to feel different myself. I just wanted to feel alive again. And so the beginning of this year, I really did make it a point to start doing stuff that I necessarily would be scared to do or just uncomfortable to do. This year, I definitely made it a point to jump outside of my comfort zone and literally force myself out of my comfort zone for the sake of growth and for the sake of experiencing a life that my heart and my soul longs after, but scares me at the same time. And I'm so proud of myself to say that this year I've really pushed myself outside of my comfort zone, and having this summer fling was a situation that has truly helped grow me in terms of dating and just relationships and just like romantic interest altogether. I feel like I'm in a space where the old me has died. However, I'm not yet the person that I'm supposed to be right now in this chapter. I realize that life is forever changing, and with that, I'm forever changing, forever evolving. I think just the new Brittany that is supposed to come with this new chapter isn't here yet. And so I am in a space of, you know, stuff being a little uncomfortable, you know, going through growing pains, you know, grieving lost friendships, lost people, just in the loss of myself. Like just, you know, it's just an uncomfortable area that I'm in right now, but it's truly taught me a lot, like a lot. And so let's talk about this summer fling. I met him in, this is briefly because I mean the backstory really doesn't even matter, but I'm on dating apps and I met him when I moved down south. And honestly, the whole situation, how it became about, was like totally like out of my comfort zone because I'd never really gone on a date with somebody off a dating app. So that was like the first like, oh, okay, this is new. So I was like, well, I'll just give it a try. And you know, I was just trying to push myself out of my comfort zone, just do things that, you know, I necessarily wouldn't before to try and get different results. And so I ended up going on this date with this guy. And honestly, before going out with him, I had like other opportunities to go out with people, but those people I necessarily didn't feel like we were on the same page, and so I just didn't want to settle is what I'm saying. And so I hadn't really given people chances because I felt like I was settling is what I was saying, and I didn't want to settle. And I have in the past accepted people in the love that they decided to give me for the sake of, you know, just having someone to love me and show me attention. And all reality, I was settling. Like, no, don't do that. I'm really glad that I didn't you know, just go out with anybody. Like I did, like, you know, had some standards that I wanted to hold the people that I was dating to, and this guy was really nice. Like he showed initiative. He, you know, like within the first few conversations we had, he was like already asking me out on a date and stuff. The first date went really well. He's a real gentleman. But that's beside the point. When I say relationship, I mean just like our situation as it is, not relationship like boyfriend and girlfriend, but our whole relationship honestly was really, it was really well, I would say. I didn't feel like I was settling at all, and that was a big part of me dating again because like I said, I have settled in the past for the sake of just wanting someone, and that always does not end good. That always ends up at the same place you started. So it was just nice to see that, because you know, after you hurt and after a heartbreak, you're low-key bitter and you're just like, I'm never gonna love again, like I'm never gonna like anybody. And so that's high-key how I was feeling. I didn't really think I wouldn't say that I was in a bitter aspect of it. I just was like, I don't know if like I even have it in me to like allow myself to like someone and allow someone to get close with me and, you know, to get to know me on that type of like intimate level. And so for me to like be able to have had that and show myself that you're not broken, like you can do this, you can do this. It was just really nice to know that, you know, I do still have that love and that light inside of me somewhere, regardless of, you know, the hurt and the past situations that I've been through. I feel like a lot of times in the past I've settled, and you know, there's this quote, you accept the love you think you deserve, and that is so true. If you don't think you deserve, you know, the nice things in life, you're not gonna accept those because you don't think you deserve it. But if you think you deserve to be treated badly and be in a toxic relationship, then of course you're gonna accept that love because you think you deserve it. And if I'm being totally honest here, I feel like the me in the past was accepting a lot of the love that I didn't deserve, but at the time I thought I deserved, simply because the level of self-love and the level of self-love I needed to have for myself wasn't there. And so because I didn't love myself enough, I was allowing all these other people to treat me any type of way, and that's not good. And so this guy though, my Summer Fling guy, it was nice to just be treated nice. I didn't feel like I was settling at all, and it was just nice to know that I could hold myself to a standard and continue to hold myself to that standard and hold myself accountable for not accepting things that I don't think I deserved. One thing I don't think I was necessarily taught when I was younger is how to peacefully let go of things, not even just people, but situations, things in general. I have a very like, I don't know, I don't know really how to let go in a healthy manner. But I'm learning it, and this situation has definitely been something that's helped me know how to let go, know when to let go, how to let go, and how to peacefully bow out of things. Like I said, I'm single. Like, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not exclusively talking to anyone. With that being said, this Summer Fling, the person I'm talking about in this video, we're not like talking like that. Like, we're not talking to each other on a romantic level. It just didn't work out, and so we're just simply friends. And the Brittany in the past would find some way to correspond it to my self-worth and, oh, I'm not good enough, like I just wasn't good enough for them. And no, that's not the case. Sometimes things just simply do not work out, and it has nothing to do with you. And I think a lot of the times we stress ourselves out trying to find answers to questions that aren't even meant for us to answer, or to even being able to understand. Like, even if you got an answer, some things just won't make sense. I think a lot of the times we have to be okay with not knowing sometimes, and just accepting that sometimes things just won't make sense. And I feel like that is also a part of the letting go process, and being able to, you know when to let go. You know, you don't want to be begging someone to love you. You never should beg for someone's love. Love isn't an action, love is a choice. Like, love could be an action, but you know, the more deeper you get into it, love becomes more and more of a choice. And so people choose whether to stay or whether to go. And I think Brittany in the past has asked a lot of people to stay when they were trying to go. And that's what I was talking about, knowing when to let go. If someone wants to leave, you let them leave. Knowing how to peacefully bow out of things, knowing how to not allow situations to take your peace from you and always just remain in control of your peace is super important, I feel like, in the dating aspect, of course, because everything isn't going to work out. Like, everything is just not going to work out. Like, everyone you date is not going to be your husband and wife, whatever. Like, everything's just not going to work out. And so in terms of like healthy dating, that is a part of healthy dating, being able to let go peacefully. This summer fling didn't work out with me, and we're just simply friends now. Like, we're just simply good friends, and I'm grateful, you know. Even though it didn't work out, I was able to peacefully let go, bow out, and do what I needed to do and hold myself accountable for myself, because I can't control anyone else's actions, thoughts, or feelings. I can just control myself. And I saw this really good TikTok, and basically this lady was just talking about how this lady gave her advice about allowing things in life to simply pass through you instead of being so hung up and like clinging to stuff. Just allowing things to just flow through you. I like to call it neutrality. I've been talking about this neutralness of life lately, and I think a lot of the times we look at things as white or black, when in all reality, life is more gray than it is white and black, if not all gray. Like, and sometimes the good wouldn't happen if the bad didn't happen, and the bad wouldn't happen if the good didn't happen. Like, if there was no bad, there couldn't be the opposite of bad, which is good. Like, there would just be neutralness. And I think sometimes we just need to look at situations from a neutral standpoint, and that's what allowing things to just simply pass through you, I feel like, means. And it also goes into being able to let go and peacefully let go, because like I said, if someone wants to leave, you let them leave and you let that pass through you. Allowing things to be, just allowing life to just do its thing, because at the end of the day, we really cannot control anything. Like, we don't have any control over anything in this world but ourselves, and that is like such a small part of this world. So basically we have no control. How anxious do you feel when you're trying to control everything that's happening to you, when in all reality you don't have no power anyways? I'm not talking from a sense of like manifestation or like creating your life. I'm talking about controlling, you know, your surrounding, your environment, because there's just simply some things you don't have control over. And I think a part of being able to date in a healthy manner is being able to allow things to just be, because I always like to say, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be what it's not gonna be. It is what it is, and it is what it ain't. So just let what it is be what it is, and let what it ain't be what it ain't. I'm just grateful for just a good start to getting back into the dating game, and, you know, just really applying everything that I've learned and about myself and just about the world around me and how to be better for myself. I'm just super proud of myself for being able to apply that to this situation, because y'all don't know, like, those close to me know how deep and fast I can fall for someone, but more importantly, like, deep. I feel like I really don't fall that fast for people, but when I fall for somebody, it's hard. Like, it's hard. And so I'm really proud of myself for just not falling hard and not being heartbroken over things not working out. That's probably the most thing that I'm proud of mostly, because I'm telling y'all, I really could, like, I mean, I'm sure we all do it, like, just find ways to nitpick at ourselves or just talk down about ourselves. And I'm just so happy that I've grown past that stage of my life, and, you know, not corresponding people wanting to leave my life as something being wrong with me. If you are just getting through a breakup, my advice is to feel through it. The only way out of something is through it. So literally just feel through it. Feel your feelings and give yourself the space, time, and love and acceptance you need to heal and grow and do better for yourself. If you are through that process and you're kind of like scared to get back in the dating game, just do it. Like, do it. Believe in yourself. Believe that you actually have learned something. Apply what you've learned. Hold yourself to some standards. Hold yourself accountable, more importantly, and get back out there. That's the only thing I can say. Have fun. Another thing I didn't mention, and it just popped into my head, I have been one to always put such pressure and stress on having a title or like establishing whatever with somebody. Like, I've always been so pressed on that. But just, you know, like I was saying, just allowing yourself to be in a space of neutralness and allowing things to just flow and allowing life to just happen how it's gonna happen, because life is gonna happen how it wants to happen regardless of how you want it to happen or not. So you might as well just buckle up, sit back, and enjoy the ride. I hope you guys like this message. I really do hope if anyone was going through what I was going through or is in the same area I'm in, I really hope you were able to get some type of message from this video that you could apply to your life and your day-to-day life and your dating habits and whatever y'all are doing out there. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so I can know that you guys like videos like this and YouTube's know that you guys like videos like this. And if you like this video, make sure you stay subscribed to my channel so when I do drop more videos like this, you're subscribed and you'll be notified. So yeah, I hope you guys stay safe, stay well. I love you all. Peace and blessings always. Bye.
I'm now watching my TV.